Hello, welcome to JIBRIN Angle on Oweleke TV. I shall be talking about men's health. Under men's health, I shall specifically be talking about ejaculation and prostate cancer. Sorry, that's not my field. I'm not a health practitioner, but just the basics. What I will be talking about actually will be in line with what the information I got from Google. So the question is prostate cancer or enlargement, does it have anything? Does prostate cancer or enlargement have anything to do with sex? Does frequent sex places you at advantage over prostate disease, any prostate issue, either enlargement or cancer or whatever? Honestly, yeah, scientists or doctors, they say yes. Now, before I share my thoughts, let me read this article. Does having more ejaculations lessen the chance of prostate cancer? Excuse me. That is the headline of the article. Now, the article reads, for reasons not fully known, ejaculating more, sorry, I take it again. For reasons not fully known, ejaculating more may lower the risk of prostate cancer. Ejaculating after all, based upon some studies, through sexual intercourse or masturbation does not seem to protect against higher risk prostate cancers. The studies do not sort out between ejaculating during sexual intercourse or masturbation and the effect of each on the prostate cancer. The studies do not sort out between ejaculating during sexual intercourse or masturbation and the effect of each on prostate cancer. One study followed 32,000 men for 18 years. It found men who ejaculated the most, at least 21 times a month, had a 20% lower chance of prostate cancer versus those who ejaculated 4 to 7 times a month. The more the number increased per month, the lower their risk. Other studies have found ejaculation rate ejaculation rate has no impact on prostate cancer rates. Now, this is my point. Okay, this is that we have conflicting, or some doctors said no, some said yes. Now, that's one thing with science, argument here and there. You always have anything that has to do with science, you always have opposing view. It's just like law. Science is just like law. You always have opposing view. And that is my problem with science, because science is supposed to be like mathematics, like physics. It's supposed to be direct thing. It's 1 + 1 cannot be 3 now. It's supposed to be 1 + 1, 2. That's what science. So when I see doctors coming out to argue from both sides, both the opposing and the opponent and proponent, opponent and proponent angle, I just at times I just wonder who is right, because science is supposed to be a straightforward thing, so that's my point. Anyway, look, and was it a few hours ago I saw on the internet, I think it's a trending stuff now. I say a doctor, I think a medical doctor, was on a show and talked about this 21 or whatever, that if you're a man, any man that do not have sex, engage in sex for at least 21 times in a month, stands the risk of contracting cancer or maybe prostate issue, any of these prostate issues. When I watched it, I said, I've watched several clips like that seem to want to promote men having sex, regular sex or whatever. Some even promote including masturbation and other stuff or whatever. Look, guys, this is the device of the devil. Sex rules the world. And the devil, that is another weapon that the devil uses against humanity, against Christians first, and in general against humanity. Sex have destroyed so many lives. Sex has actually destabilized so many. Sex it's divine. God created sex. There's no doubt about that. It's supposed to be something that a very noble thing, a responsible stuff. It's supposed to be something that is sacred. But no, the devil has exploited. It's exploiting very, very aggressively this element in human life. So, and that is just it, because the devil knows that there are so many marriages. Why devil is attacking, I think he's using this to attack marriages, attack relationships that are responsible and that are legal. It's sort of because it is, how would I even put it? Now, the thing is, the devil is attacking the value of sex, the true value of sex. The devil has diminished its value. The value is supposed to be restricted to couples, legally married couples. It's supposed to be restricted to family, not something that you just get at random, a sort of, and that is just it. So look, the devil's gimmick is this. The devil wants to just use this to actually increasingly perpetuate infidelity in legitimate relationships, which is marriage. Because obviously there are so many men will exploit this myopic and unsubstantiated evidence or article or information. They'll use it as an excuse to either trouble their wives, and if their wife does not budge, they go out there, they use it as an excuse to flirt around. Now, any man that wants to cheat will use it as an excuse for, I'm doing this for health purpose. I want to do this. I need to do this because it has to do with my health. They say prostate cancer is increasing these days. The rate of prostate cancer or enlargement or prostate disease of any kind is increasing these days. So I'm trying to be preventive. That is the gimmick of the devil. And the devil wants to throw more men into infidelity and adultery. And that is just it. The devil wants to destabilize homes, wants to use this to destabilize homes, because men will begin to exert undue pressure on their wives. And some women probably who are, especially when you are now married to someone that does not have that same sexual drive, that same level of sexual drive as you encounter problems. It becomes a pressure on her. And so that is definitely, and if she doesn't bother, if she decides to bother, because not every time your wife may budge today, but what about, she may not be consistent. And at the end of the day, you now find an excuse to go frolic outside your marriage. Look, they chop so many things these days where they cause all these diseases. So you have sex, you don't have sex, cancer, na lie, irọ́ ló ń pa. That's what Yoruba they talk. Eriane. That is just the truth. Outside go so say like Eriane. So no any can. My dad died at 85. For so many years, my dad never had sex. We didn't know until when he was on his sick bed, because he was separated from my mom for several decades. So we thought he went into, because of course we didn't know him with women or whatever. So it was surprising to me. It was not surprising. It was surprising because my dad was a very gentle and responsible man, especially during his older age, maybe from 50, 60 and above. So it was surprising to me, because as a man, men are known for sex drive. It is difficult for a man to spend so many years without having sex. My dad did that. We didn't know. It was a secret. We didn't know until just a few months to his death, or a few weeks to his death. It was made known to us. He confessed that. He said he was actually waiting for my mom to come back. So, and my dad, nothing close to cancer killed him. Nothing even around man's reproductive organ. Nothing, not even what happened. What killed him with sickness was just about liver. Liver issue. It had nothing to do with men's sexual organ or reproductive organ, rather. Nothing. So make una stop these lies, and so make una stop to peddle these devil initiated lies. Stop these lies. And let people, let families, let couples live according to what they can bear. Every couple have, like, that's why I don't tell people, I don't counsel couples based on the way I run my home. No. What works for you may not work for me. What works for me may not work for you. The way I run my home is different from the way you run your home. If you try my own principle or my pattern, your marriage will crash. If I try I no go try, because me, I know they follow crowd. I no join crowd. I did my own. I stand on that's just it. So, and I don't expect, when it comes to marriage, don't copy anybody. And that is why I'm saying this issue of sex. Will you people stop this nonsense, peddling these lies of the devil? Those people who have high libido, your wife have high libido, you get high libido as a husband, good for you. The ones who not get them moderate libido, both of them get moderate libido, good for you. You won't get no libido, probably go check yourself, maybe in a medical issue. Check yourself, be sure that it is natural, that you have that low libido. But that is just it, a sort of. So sex is a good thing, and sex is a bad thing. It's a good thing when you are doing it at the right time with the right person. It is a bad thing when you are doing it at the wrong time with the wrong person. And that is my take on this. That doctor there, I didn't even know his name. I didn't even take his name away. I just watched and said, what is it? I went back to, I decided to read an article about this issue of, I've had several of this, watched several of this video, read so many articles about this sexuality. Now lie. I've seen so many people who I've seen, what about celibates? So they will have tell me say the whole celibate now, therefore all of them forget cancer now. Prostate cancer. I beg we could go sit down, bro. That is just the lie of the devil. Thank you so much. If you are watching us, this is JIBRIN Angle. My name is JIBRIN, and this is my show on Oweleke TV. It's only featured on Oweleke TV. Please subscribe to this channel, Oweleke TV on YouTube, Oweleke TV on YouTube, and Oweleke TV on Instagram, on X, on Facebook, and our website is www.oweleke.tv. Please subscribe to our channel, like our channels, follow our channel rather, and turn on your notification bell so that whenever we upload any content, you'll be the first to be notified. Thank you so much for joining us once again. Please join us another time. Remain blessed.